Hi guys, welcome back to Hair Dryer Treatment with me. Sophskjaer is back. I thought I'd do episode 7. I know it's on a different night. I couldn't fit it in on Wednesday this week, I'm afraid, but I am doing it on Friday, so I hope you're all doing very well and have a fantastic week. I break up today for a week, so I'm absolutely buzzing, and it's a perfect time to play some FIFA. Now, I have had a few red wines, so it could be quite an entertaining one tonight, but I'm going to get straight into it. I've got young boys in the Champions League. I need to make amends after losing to Juventus again. So yeah, I need to bounce back from that one. Mr. Exclusive, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're well. But yeah, I need to get straight back into this one and get back for the win, definitely. Juventus, my bogey team at the minute, but I want to qualify. I want to get through past this group stage. Kante is captain apparently. Don't remember doing that. Mr. Exclusive, how are you? Ramian, hi Soph, come on Liverpool. I don't know about that one. I don't know about come on Liverpool. No, I'm only joking. I hope you're well. Hope you've had a very good week and looking forward to the weekend. Young boys, I beat these last time, didn't I? I should batter these realistically, hopefully. Don't want to drop myself in it. Let's see how it goes. Liverhampton. Ramian, you can't tell me Gerrard's better than Scholes. You can't be serious about that one, surely. Gerrard was a very good player, but not better than Scholes. Rashford's in straight away. Should have done better than that. I put Herrera back in for this game as well because I did have Fred in there. Oh, that touch. Hi everyone tuning in, hope you're good. I got straight into it this week, Champions League game against Young Boys. Obviously last game was against Juventus and I lost, so I definitely need to win this one in order to put myself in good stead to qualify and get out of the group. Juventus is the other team. Come on, Rashi. That's shocking. Don't forget the quality I'm playing on is world class. Being torn apart by Young Boys at the minute, come on. Damien says, unlucky for Ole, I guess you mean against PSG. Yeah, we were beaten definitely by the better team, there's no denying that. I think the second we got our injuries, I think we made a bright start to the game. Injuries affected it, and I think it just highlights that we should have strengthened our squad. Backup players that we've got in our team are just not good enough. And I think that was really highlighted in the game against PSG. And because obviously Martial and Lingard are out now for up to 3 weeks, it just makes me worry about what's going to happen for the rest of the season. Because I don't think our squad's strong enough. Which is why I want to see the likes of Greenwood and Chong given a chance. Memphis is in. Get it. Lewis says, evening, how are you doing? I'm very well, thank you. I've broken up for a week today from work, so I'm actually in a very, very good mood, thank you. How are you? Regan is a Chelsea fan. It's bad news for us not to have Lingard on Monday. Yeah, he brings us definitely a lot of energy, and Martial obviously is just quality, isn't he, when he wants to be. But I think Lingard is definitely an important player in the system that Soulshire's playing. He brings a lot of energy, his movement is quality. And we just lack pace in our team now. Hello Andy, hope you're good. Oh, Rashford's touch. What on earth is happening here? GT saying that he's worried about the Chelsea game. I am worried about it. I think now we have to think what takes priority for us as a club. Is it getting top 4? Is it getting a trophy? It's a tough one, really. So obviously we've got Liverpool to come as well in another massive game. Oh, I was trying to cut it back for Pogba. Pogba is an absolute machine on this game though. I think Kante's giving it away every time. Lukaku's gonna have to come in. He is, yeah, and he's gonna have to try and improve his worth a bit, to be honest with you. Because you all know how I feel about Lukaku, but I've always said I hope he does turn good for us and bangs the goals in. But we need to see more work ethic from him. And I said on my channel last week, I think it's more effective when he actually pulls out into that right hand channel and has the run at a player. His back to goal is useless. Bit like me in this game at the minute. Oh, it feels. Come on, Pogba. Good pressure. Oh, went for a wonder goal. So as for the Chelsea game, I'm worried about it, especially with the changes that we're gonna have to make. However, you know, I'm never fully confident when we go to Stamford Bridge anyway, because it just seems to be a bit of a bogey ground for us. Jesse Lingard obviously scored a few of them in the past, but yeah, with the changes we're gonna have to make, I would love it, absolutely love it, if we played some of our youth players. I can't really see that happening, but the likes of Chong, Greenwood, obviously Gomez as well. I think if you do that, we stand more of a chance in this game because they're more unpredictable. Chelsea won't really know fully what to expect from them kind of players. So I'd love to see that happen, but I can't really see it happening. So I do think that Chelsea are obviously going into this game being the favourites, and rightly so. But at the same time, don't forget Southampton hasn't lost yet. We haven't seen how he's going to get the team to bounce back. We're thinking it probably from Jose terms. Injuries would have affected everything. Maybe it's a different mindset now under Soulshaw. Maybe we will bounce back. So you can go one of two ways. But I'm saying Chelsea are going into it as favourites. I'm just hoping that we're going to surprise a few people, including me. Greenwood's injured, so we won't be playing him. It's a shame. I want to see him definitely in the first team before the end of the season. I'm going to make some changes in this game, I think, in a bit. Hopefully get a second goal, because I think Pogba was lacking a bit of energy. Oh! Memphis, come on. I find it really weird playing without any stadium noise because of the copyright. Hey, 10 vlogs last time of day was, yeah, it was good, thank you. I actually watched the play for the majority of the morning, which was pretty nice. And then obviously I broke up today, so yeah, not too bad. How was your day? I hate it going into the weekend and United not playing on Saturday or Sunday though. You're having to wait until Monday. I hate that wait. Attack, 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 someone just said. I do need to attack, attack, attack because I can't defend very well. Come on. Pogba's looking like he's lacking a bit of energy, to be honest with you. He's normally my go-to man. 60 minutes, I'll make some changes. Oh. Shambles! There's like an invisible wall there, which I couldn't clear it. Dead weekend with no Premier League. Matt says we all love the Harriers. Referring to Kidderminster Harriers, of course. I thought it was better than this as well. It's the red wine. Can't be losing to young boys. Yeah, I need to bring Sanchez on. I think Ant's right. Herrera waiting for the ball. What are you doing? If Pogba was there, I would have probably scored. I need to be. Oh, Pogba's injured now. No. Here's Tony. Definitely made that change. Someone just asked you, sorry, you can have a little look at my squad now while I'm making this change. Got rid of a lot of dead wood. Fred can come on. Sanchez can come on actually. Not Fred. We'll play him more centrally. Let's go over 2 up top, shall we? Straight up 4-4-2. Let's do it. See how this goes. I need a goal. Sophskjaer needs a goal.
Substitution for Manchester United coming off the pitch.
Hi Kyle, hope you're good. Just reading some of your comments. Come on young boys, no! Get out of here. Thought Sanchez was going to latch onto that then. I'm running out of time here. Oh, what's he doing? Delete went on holiday. Need to calm it down a little bit. It's literally like real life when Pogba's not there. It's like a massive gap. Relying on people like Kante to be our playmakers. And Rashford giving the ball away. Is that a shot? Yeah. Hamza instead of H10. I will try to remember that. Go on, Tony. Oh! Shocking. That hit my player as well, didn't it? Tell you what, you can tell I haven't played, can't you? What had scored then? Come on. Oh! Pressed it early, have to go to Sanchez. He's rapid, this guy. shocking result. Playing on world class, someone just asked. That's probably what I'd say. That's my worst result yet on FIFA. I need to bounce back from that one. I'm hoping Pogba's not too badly injured. Boo, says Daniel. Needed me on that pitch, Dan. I think you're right, mate. That's how desperate we were. Depth 100% needed in the summer. Aaron Adequate backups got showed up against Paris. Exactly, and I'm concerned that it's going to affect now the outcome for Southampton and for our season. Pereira wants to go out on loan. Who have we got next? Southampton away. I do look a bit black and white actually, someone just said that. Try and mess around with the light a little bit. Daniela subscribe, thank you very much. Let's go with that kit. Would anybody change this team? Cal says he's already subscribed, I appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, guys. Obviously I do really appreciate your support. I'm going to make a few changes, I think, for the start of this one. Who have I got? No one Chong has played, he's actually been decent, to be fair. Mbappe in a foot race with anyone at the minute. Ridiculous pace. That run against Lindelof on the right hand side, like nobody was keeping up with him there. It was insane. I'm going to keep the team as it is for now. Get ahead and then make some changes. Mbappe is definitely one I want to get in my career mode on here. Against Maldini. Imagine if that was like possible of seeing that. Crazy. He does remind me a bit though, Mbappe, of the original Ronaldo. He's just got some different, it's just different classes, isn't he? So all from Atletico is a good shape, to be fair, in there. And says that he thinks PSG, they'll find it more difficult with Pogba not there because they knew he'd try and play for him. Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but I just can't see where our creativity is going to come from if Pogba's not in there, because, let's face it, he's the best passer in the team. Our most creative class player. And yeah, I worry, but you know what, like I say, I'm hoping that me especially, but hoping that we get surprised by the reaction from the players. I'm so sure now being in charge, I'm hoping that we see a different reaction. We did get outclassed, yes. Thing is though, I wasn't even angry after the game, like I was more disappointed because obviously we were on that run. But it was going to come to an end eventually. It could have come to an end against Burnley. I'm just grateful that it was against PSG and not Burnley. Bloody hell, Southampton playing like Barcelona here. Hillian said, do I rate David Brooks? He really rates the lad. I actually, you know what, yes. I think he's quality. So obviously playing for Bournemouth. Not a very good team this season as well, Bournemouth, to be fair. And he's scored some goals. He's stood out for them. I need to settle down here. Look at the space he's got. I definitely need some tips for defending. Blocking him off there. safe hands. Keep the ball, man. There we go. Just keep it for a little bit. I went for it. Better when I kept it a little bit. Straight to the keeper. Kante like miles up the pitch for some reason. Rashford, get in. Hi, Lewis. Someone just said United are not actually playing good. They got beaten against PSG. I think we had a bit of Leicester. We weren't that impressive. Burnley, obviously, we got lucky in that game as well. I wouldn't say we're not playing good though. I just think it's shown the difference in class between us and PSG. Bournemouth for 11th, but they've let in goals for fun recently, haven't they? I do like Eddie Howe though at Bournemouth. Come on. Taking the mick out of us, yeah? To calm it down a bit. Oh, he's got that. Second touch too big. Lovely little dink from Herrera though. Oh, Memphis getting brushed aside. What? Prasoon is watching from India. Hope you're good. Do alright, Januzaj, more than Pereira? No, I don't think I do. Januzaj, I saw in flashes. Pereira, I think he needs to go somewhere where he's going to be playing consistent first team football, which I don't think will be at United. Southampton are like they're playing on fast forward. Oh, I went for the old red kick then with Pogba. Come on, Kante. Oof. Hi, Mark. I hope you're good. Guys, if you haven't already, please do drop a like on the video. Do appreciate all of your support. What you got, Memphis? Ah, not a lot. Oh, went for a little curler. Went for the Dick Whippington. Lil Board has entered the chat. Marcus right about Pereira. He hasn't taken his chances when he's been given them. I agree with that. I do agree with that. I do think though pre-season he played really well, and then he kind of just get dropped a game. But I think like for his own development and for his own sake, he needs to just go to a team where he's going to be playing consistently, because I do think he's got ability. Arsenal losing 1-0 yesterday, still being celebrated. Where are you from, little board? Because you said you just got back from school. Whereas in the UK, like it's after 9 o'clock at night, so it's late. It's Trippier with the techers. And the absolute woeful pass back to the goalkeeper. God knows what that was. Yes, Kante, that's what I saw. What? No. Wasn't far away. Thank you very much, Blessington. Go on, Memphis. Get in there, Pogba. No words. No words. From Canada. Ah, okay. I swear this referee's got a Saints top on underneath that kit. Quite a cagey game, this. Like, I feel like I should be winning by more. Come on, Rashi. Lovely little run there. Ah, thought we were going to see like some wondrous little counter attack then. Great tackle. Little dribbler from Memphis. Let's change some of these. Hi Nikki, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Hillian said, who would I support from Midlands clubs if I had to choose one? If I had to choose one from the Midlands clubs, I would probably, obviously, I'd have to go for Wolves because my dad is a massive Wolves fan. So yes, that would be my choice. Right, Fred can have some time on. Memphis can come off for a bit. Sancho. Oh, actually, Delete was injured, wasn't he then? No. Let's change that. There you go. So yeah, if I had to choose a Midlands team, it would most likely be Wolves. What a finish from Pogba. Boom! Get in. Hi-ho, Wolverhampton. Apparently, I look different in every video or picture. It is still me, I'm still the same. Promise, just my hair's a bit different. I was just say, kidding Mr. Harriers as I played for them, says Mark. Yeah, but I played for Wolves since I was 8 years old, so you have to take that into consideration as well. Ooh, dodgy. Get it away. Bloody hell, Martial's touch then. Oh, you Lukaku in disguise. What was that? Binks say shout me out. There you go. United should sign Sancho, top talent. Yeah, I agree. Against Spurs the other night, he looked quality, didn't he? I know obviously they got battered, but I thought he looked very bright on the ball. He impressed me. Oh, Fred. Get a third and kill it off. I'm trying. Rashford just cannot seem to get the ball under control.
Substitution for Southampton. Coming off the pitch, number 16, James Ward-Prowse. Coming onto the pitch, number 8, Stephen Davis.
Kante! He's had a few rifles in this game, you know. I think someone just said how much did I sell Lukaku for? I think I sold him for like 80 million or something like that. Not gonna lie, like pretty much the first offer I had for him, I sold him. That was a shot from Rashford. I just kept it in.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Okay, the United fans as normal. Our away fans. Rashford again giving the ball away every time. So Lukaku for 120 million. Yeah, I wish I would have kept a bit longer and waited, to be honest. I think I would have got more for him, but I just got really excited, I think, being manager and all. I just wanted to get rid. Revo says Wolves' Ruben Neves is better than Fred. Neves is very impressive. Moutinho, I think, has been an absolute steal for them as well in the middle, to be honest. I think his quality. You know who I think is really underrated as well? Who I think is superb for Wolves, and that's Jimenez up front. I know he scored a lot recently, but they were moaning saying he was an inconsistent goal scorer, and I actually think his quality, his hold-up play, his movement, he's strong. I think he's a really, really good player. Matt Doherty is another one just mentioned there. A fullback who likes to get forward. Got a lot of goals as well. De Ligt has sprained his ankle, so he's out for 3 weeks, which means Boye gets some more game time. Wijnaldum, most underrated midfielder. Wijnaldum is another player that I think is quality, to be honest. I think you really notice it when he's not playing. I think he's more important than what he seems, if that makes sense. Like, he does go under the radar a little bit. And that goal that he scored at the weekend, what a finish. If anyone else did that, they'd be raving about it. Connor Cody's great leader at the back. Probably Nuno's best decision to put him at the back, to be honest. Fix the problem. Spurs, next game. It's a big game. Connor Cody, he is a Scouser. He is. Right, De Ligt's got to come off the bench, so Lindelof can go in there. Tottenham and Arsenal in the same week. Wow. Would you like to save change to the team? Yes, I would. Herrera for captain. Revo says, what do you make of Fosu Mensah? I've said it before, unpopular opinion, but I don't think he's good enough for United. I think, yeah, he's been on loan at teams who possibly are weak, but to be honest, I don't think he's good enough for United. I think he's a bit rash. I think he needs a lot of coaching. He's definitely got the attributes because he's quite quick and obviously he's strong and tall and physical, but I don't think he's good enough for Man United. That's my honest opinion. I think he's proved that in the loans that he's been on. So yeah, I can't see him getting a career at United anyway. Mark says too much praise for the Scousers here, so I'm just being honest. I like to say that. Obviously, you know I'm a United fan, but I'm a football fan. I'm not one of these who's like deluded by the fact I'm a United fan. Like if I can see someone's playing well or a team are playing well, then I'll happily say it. Apart from Liverpool, I'm only joking. I still think I want City to win the league, of course, though. Right, I've actually got to step up in this game because I've been poor in the last two. I'm right as well. I think I lost, didn't I, to Spurs last time? Sonaldo with like a mad goal. Someone mentioned Tuanzebe there as well. Another good player. He's injured at the moment, isn't he, I think? Come on, Anda. Use that pace. Pogba! No! I thought that was in. That's a tough question actually. I just read, would you rather sign Van Dijk or Kante? Tough one. I think if you go in this season, you'd have to say Van Dijk. But in terms of... Oh, that's a really tough question because I actually love Kante. I think he's quality. But by the same token, Van Dijk has been probably the signing of the season. And I just keep imagining Phil Jones being centre-back for United for a long time. Which I hate the thought of. Why did he go with his left there? Good pressure. So they've got out to be. Don't give him the ball, for God's sake. Pogba powering through. Get in. Nobody's stopping Pogba there. Nobody. Soap said Phil Jones is a legend. Yeah, but that was sarcasm. You know it was sarcasm. Clap for a finish. Right in top bins. Mark says Phil Jones 5-year contract. I was gutted. I was hoping we'd get rid. I'm hoping that we still will get rid, and it's just so we get a bit more money for him. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Maybe wishful thinking, but surely they don't think Phil Jones is the answer to our problems. Our players need to know how to get rid. Control it. Sonaldo. Good defending again. I need some help. She's so scrappy. Better. It's a great ball. Oh! I thought Shaw was coming on the underlap. Is that a corner? No, he's keeping it in. Pogba again. Oh, the post. Yes, Tony. No, Tony. David.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a
Glider on it.
2 minutes.
Great clearance that is. Yeah, at least you have the most downloaded app. That's true. Says Gareth. It's true though, it is a business, isn't it? The club is more bothered about the money that we're making, the profits, and not actually the football, which is a sad, sad thing. Tottenham is my most overall bogey team in career mode since FIFA 05. I lost them the first time round. Fingers crossed I can keep this up and make amends here. I definitely need to try and keep the ball a bit better though. Yes, Tony. Ah. Trying to play Pogba through. I've had a super chat, I appreciate that, thank you so much. I will read it in 1 second. Let's have a look. I have to write an essay on British person and their significance in British history. Choices between Shankly, Best, Dalglish, Clough or Beckham, sorry. That is very interesting. If it was me personally, if I'm judging it on my lifetime and obviously my history, I would say David Beckham. Because it's very inspirational to me. However, George Best, I know, obviously, massive role model. Wow, that's a very tough choice, you know. Very tough choice and a very interesting one. What would you guys say in the comments? Who would you write about? Pogba, by the way, 2-0. Great goal. If it was me, obviously what Clough did was fantastic, but me personally, I know more about Beckham, so that's who I would choose, but... Clough is, yeah, like I say, in terms of history, you'd probably say he's got the most to write about in his underdog story and the way he came from. That is a very interesting topic though. And thank you so much for the super chat as well. I do really appreciate that. Yes, Memphis has done him. Pulls it back. Pogba hat-trick. No. Great ball by Memphis though. Oh, that's poor. Played Shaw. Pogba is a mad dog. That has anyone seen the film Get Hard? With Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart when he goes, "I'm with a mad dog." So funny. Great effort. What a block as well that is by Shaw. Hi guys who are tuning in late, appreciate it. Hope you're all doing very well. I thought I was going to concede then. Lovely play by Rashford and Pogba. Can Rashford get rid of him? Oh, it's too much on the pass, I think. Damn. Let's make some changes. Martial's definitely tired. Let's try Delo. Pogba's tired though as well. Oh, let's try Delo. Mark, the scheduling of our game is just stupid. What a tackle that is by Boye. Absolute great tackle. Come on, Rashi. Finish it off. Oh, poor, straight at the goalkeeper. Why do I still have Sanchez? Because I haven't sold him yet. He's in the pipeline. Pogba first time. Rashi! Oh. Ramian says, when's the next question and answer live? Maybe that can be my next video. I am going to try and do a Chelsea preview. But yeah, maybe that's something I could, because obviously I've broken up for the week now, maybe that's something I can try and fit in. I haven't done one for a while, have I? Fell. Will I ever play Football Manager? To be honest, I'm not a massive fan of Football Manager. I like to actually play games. So that's why I'm always a bit apprehensive about actually playing it or not. I think I'd be a rubbish manager. Just counter now. That'll do. No, that won't do. Well, let's see it out now. He was absolutely shattered. Pogba's gone for it. There we go. Got the result. I just saw one saying, wherever you attended the last few games. To be honest, I tried to get tickets for the PSG game. Almost got absolutely mugged off as well and scammed. If you follow me on Twitter, you'd know about that. But yeah, I did try and get tickets for the PSG game. I couldn't get them. Fingers crossed I'll be at the Southampton game. I think that's the next game I'm going to be at now. So yeah, there you go. I have been trying to get to games. It's not that I haven't wanted to. Why have you not brought Ericsson on FIFA yet, Soph? It's a good question, actually. To be honest, I was still trying to gather which system I wanted to play. This is the first career mode I've actually done, so I brought Memphis back thinking I would get more use out of him. I did try and sign quite a lot of players, quoted some silly money, but yeah. So for Juventus have fans like Man City? The Juventus have fans, so it's not like Man City. Joking, of course, joking. P. Conrad, did you hear that Lingard and Martial are out for 2 to 3 weeks? I did. It's bad news for us. Who would you like to talk football about on the train? Oh, that was mine before, wasn't it? Who would I like to sit next to on the train? So Alex Ferguson, I think, would be my choice. Imagine some of the stories that he'd have. Another person I'd definitely choose maybe would be Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oh, no worries, Mark, don't worry about it. To be honest, I entered the ballot, I wasn't successful, and I was a bit gutted about that, so. Yeah, right guys, another successful week. Let's have a look what games have I got coming up next week. Arsenal, Fulham. Let's have a look at the season. How are we doing? Top of the league at the minute. Not looking too bad, so we've got Arsenal, Fulham, and Valencia. That Valencia game is crucial after my shocking result today against Young Boys, to be honest with you. That one is crucial, so fingers crossed that we get 3 wins next week. Got to beat Arsenal, haven't we? Got to beat Arsenal. Yeah, guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I do apologise it wasn't on my normal Wednesday. It won't be on my normal Wednesday this week as well, because I'm in London doing some stuff, so... yeah, it might be Friday again this week that I do my stream again, but I'll be doing a Chelsea preview before the match on Monday as well, so thank you all for tuning in. Do really appreciate it. If you haven't as well, obviously already... sub to my channel if you haven't already, get my words out. But yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, I do appreciate it. And have a lovely weekend, guys. Sad that there's no Premier League football, but we've got that big game to look forward to on Monday, haven't we? Take care, guys. Thank you so much, and thank you so much again for that super chat. I do really appreciate it, and good luck with your project. Cheers, guys.